Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This was our homework. It's going to be on page 22 and it's about adverbs of degree, okay? And we were able to do it together. Now let's start with our lesson today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today is Monday, the 27th of Safar, bi'idhnillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us في Surah Al-Duha, phrase 5, وَلَسَوْفَ يَعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. وَلَسَوْفَ. Is he talking about now or in the future? Of course, going to be in the future. Amazing job. Type, our government is working on it. So in front of you, lots of pictures. These pictures indicate about lots of huge, massive projects. Are they done now? Or still they are working on it and it's going to be completed in the near future, inshallah. Amazing job, in the near future. Of course, the student, mashallah, in class, they were able to give me lots of examples of lots of projects we had based on the Vision 2030, okay? And in which school subject they talk about the future. Amazing job. We have it in لغة عربية, okay, لغتي, and also we talk about it in our English, okay? So if I'm going to ask you, what are the time expression for the future? Most students, mashallah, immediately when I mentioned the word future, they said will, and some of them said going to. Amazing job, but these are not time expression. These are not time expressions, but are the key to help me that I am talking about the future. Time expression, ya Jamilati, are using tomorrow, next, in an hour, this. It could be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. On, even here, you can change the date. So on Thursday, Monday, Friday, whatever. And soon. So these are the famous or common time expressions to know that we are talking about the future. This is a clip from your book, and I already mentioned that. So if I'm going to ask you, what about you? What are you going to do tomorrow? Of course, mashallah, student gave me lots of lovely answers, and we were able to discuss it. So based on that, we're going to talk about our objectives for today. So we're going to learn the future with be going to. So what's a be here? Be is going to be auxiliary. It could be is, are, and am. Never forget that. Then we're going to learn the future with going to and will. Let's start with the first one. This is a clip in your book on page 44, and let's start answering. He's telling us if we're going to talk about future with going to, going to could come in lots of ways. It can come as a negative, like she is not. Let me change the pen. She is not going to travel. Okay, so it's a negative. I am saying, what are you going to do? It's a question. Okay, so also it could be affirmative, come as an affirmative, like these two sentences. My brother is going to study biology. Well, I am going to travel to Europe next vacation. So what is the rule here? It's be. Be is what? Is, are, or am, plus going to. Okay, if I'm going to talk about plans. But these plans, miss, I should be 100% I'm sure they're going to happen. That's why I'm going to use going to. After that, we have a verb. This verb should be in the base form. Okay, very important. So you can pay attention in the previous sentences. You can see my brother is going to study, base form. I am going to travel, base form. She is not going to travel, base form. What are you going to do, base form? So pay attention to that point. Right. So here we have al-queen, al-malika. She's going to take al-auxiliary am. She, he, it is. Of course, we're talking about singular. The rest of the family is going to take al-are and going to with the verb in which tense, miss? Mumtazin, mubdi'at, as a base form. Choose the correct answer, ya Jamilati. Yalla, who can help me? So number one, he is, are, am going to buy. Excellent. Why? because of he. They is are am going to play football. Of course are. Why? Because of they. She is is going to buy a dress tomorrow. Going to. Why? Because I have my master key ولا مفتاح السحري tomorrow. ممتازين. لاحظي هنا buy. It's a verb which comes in what? البase form. ممتازين. Number 4, we are visits going to visit Sarah next week. ممتازة, we're going to use going to. Why? Because I have my key next. And pay attention to the verb هنا visit is going to be base form. Amazing job. يلا, I want to make it negative. I love changing sentence to negative because all I have to do is look for the auxiliary. خلاص بس auxiliary verb and stick not to it. So it's going to be she isn't going. And I'm not going to change anything in the sentence. Number 2, we are going to play football in an hour. We aren't. And everything is copy paste. طيب, we use the concept cartoon strategy and I showed you 3 pictures and I told you to form it using the future tense. And you did amazing job. Some of you said they are going to build a sand out of a castle out of the sand. Some said she is going to help her mother. Some said she is going to read for her son. So mashallah, we had lots of lovely sentences from you. Now let's jump to the clip, another clip from your book, also on page 44, information questions. And of course, we talked about that, which is a WH questions. And we said we use who if we're talking about people or a person. What if I am asking about a thing or an action. When if I am talking about a time or a time of a day or a night. Where if I'm talking about places. Why if I am asking about the reason. How if I'm asking about a number or the way of something is done. Or I can also, and I mentioned in class, how long. لو أنا بسأل عن المدة يعني distance. Okay, now here we took the same exercise in another, I think in another lesson, but we're going to repeat it again. So here he's ask about the underlined words. So you have to look focus. Which WH suited? So Africa, is it a time or a place or a person? A place. So immediately what suits a place is going to be where. Okay, so it's going to be he is going, and of course all you had to do is switch and copy paste. Simple as that. So it's going to be where is he going to travel. Simple as that. Of course, pay attention here and know the underlined word you cannot find it في الquestion. To make sure that you did it correctly لازم الجواب اللي كان تحته خط. شوفي هذا اللي كان تحته خط، لاحظي انه ابدا ما ظهر فين؟ ما ظهر في السؤال. معناته جوابك صح. سؤالك صح. طيب. They are going to stay in a 4-star hotel. I am asking about what? A place. ممتازين. So I'm going to say where. And switch. وبعدين copy paste. So where are they going to stay? طيب Ali is going to travel with friends. ها? And friends are going to be, which WH is going to be who? So switch, بعدين copy paste. Simple as that. طيب where are, we are going to go by plane. ها? هنا قاعدة أسأل على الكيفية. So it's going to be how, switch, والباقي copy paste. Simple as that. Okay? Got it? Right. Now, they are going to stay for a month. Now أنا قاعدة أسأل عن how long. يعني أسأل عن المدة. I'm asking about for about how long. يعني so it's going to be how long. Also what I did, switch and copy paste. Simple as that. This exercise was in your book and I gave you some time to read. And I said the best strategy is reading the answers first. Then you can pick the correct question. Okay, so it's an upside down. You can say it's an upside down technique. Okay, and mashallah, all of you, you were able to what? To give me the correct answers. Okay. Now let's jump to the next clip in your book. It's going to be page 45, and we're going to talk about future with going to and will. Of course, going to, we're able to do it, and we said the rule is be. El be here is going to be is, are, or am, plus going to, plus el verb in base form. And we said we use el going to with plans. خلاص, I am sure 100% I am going to do it. But what about will? Will, it's something else. Also, will, we can use as a question, we can use it as negative, and we can use it as affirmative. So where will you go? Question. Maybe I will go to the mall. Affirmative. I probably will not go anywhere. It's going to be negative. What's so good about the will, إنه if there is probably ولا maybe, okay, meaning I am uncertain, I am not sure. So we can say 80% I will do it, 70% I will do it, or maybe I will not do it, maybe 50% I will do it, maybe I will not do it. So the plans are not that clear for me. Not like going to. Going to, 100% I'm going to do it. Got it? So what's going to help you to distinguish? You're going to find maybe or probably in the sentence. So now let's go further. Choose the correct answer. I will going to probably go to New York. Immediately you saw probably. Which one goes with probably? على طول the answer is going to be will. How long are you going to study tonight? I am not sure. So this is key number 1. But I will going to probably stay home tonight. So also you have probably, so your key is going to be what? Will. Okay? We did this strategy and you did it, mashallah, as pairs. And we used a 1-minute strategy and you were able to do it. We used the same thing, answering and, forming a question and answering at the same time. Thank you, Jamilati. And based on our quote, our children are our only hope for the future, but we are their only hope for their present and their future. And that's a message from your parents to you, that we are there for you, whatever you want or need, and we're going to support you. Thank you, Jamilati, and you did amazing job.